My key takeaway, particularly on this day too, is how culture still heavily influences what we do in our countries. We have great legislation on paper for many, many African countries, but culture doesn't seem to have caught up with legislation. And customary law seems to take precedence in many corners over state law. And if we don't get to the point where we can interrogate our cultures honestly, directly, and fearlessly, then we will continue to have laws on paper that are progressive and not implemented, not enforced. The idea now is to really lay bare what is holding us back in terms of tradition, to leave behind what is not working that we've inherited, everything from colonial borders to traditions that eliminate a certain demographic of society, whether it's women or youth. We have to be fully aware of what it is that needs to be changed. Then we can actually propagate that message. Media outreach now, there's no limit to where we can reach in any corner of the world to make sure that our story is told from our perspective. And I think it's really important as African media, African journalists, to hold and be ambassadors for every country so that we can tell the truth as it is, not just the way the media wants it to be distorted. We're facing a reinvention in many corners of the world, including in the Sahel. This is more than a revolution, it's a reinvention. And if we have to decide who we are, we have to see Africans taking the baton in their own hands, reinventing themselves and succeeding. And then other countries are more likely to take up the transformation story. We're in an era now of development where small changes will no longer do, and whole-scale transformation is a dangerous venture. We've seen it over and over. So we have to tell our stories from our own perspective. We have to own those stories.